game. It's a little bit of everything out there tonight. I'm really proud of our guys after in terms of coming back from 2 goals down on not ideal situation with the ice. Guys kept battling. We started playing the right way. I thought we got off to a slow start, but as the game went on, you can see how important it was to our guys. Luckily, not luckily, I think we played the right way and it ended the right way for us.
How about the emotions of that game, Coach? Up and down, back and forth, leads exchanging.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot out of you. Obviously, all the build-up coming into this game and just the tide of the game going back and forth like that. And, looking like you're going to get the win in regulation, and they put one in with time running off the clock there, and then through the overtime, being down 2 in the shootout. Saw a little bit of everything, and certainly it was an emotional win.
For your captain to be able to do what he did tonight, pretty fitting, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we had a lot of options in the shootout, and from a skill perspective, he probably, there's guys that probably have a little higher skill level, but with the game on the line, I wanted on his tape because good things happen to good people, and there's nobody that's worked hard for the opportunities that he's gotten than Maddie, and he did exactly what we needed him to do tonight, exactly what I expected.
What did you make of the crowd and his energy?
It was awesome. It was awesome. Even I remember the last TV time I was just looking at the stands. As cold as it was out there, I didn't see a lot of empty seats. And you just feel the energy, and everybody was into the game. And I think the fans are probably as emotionally drained as the rest of us right now.
Coach, obviously a special event, but obviously 2 points.
Yeah, huge 2 points, and as tight as it is, I think Toronto either won or they were up 4-1 on Hamilton. So you can scoreboard watch if you want, but somebody's getting 2 points, and you got to make sure you're one of the team that's getting the 2 points. So as tight as things are, we just got to take care of what we can and move on to Syracuse tomorrow night.
The resiliency your team showed tonight, what did you tell them after they gave up that goal less than a second ago, and where do you think that resiliency comes from for them to bounce back again in the shootout later on?
We didn't say a lot. A lot of that is guys like Matt Ellis and your captains like Zigomanis and Bagnall and Tardif and Forger and all those guys. They've seen all this stuff and they've been through it. They've played in front of in these big venues, and you got to lean on those guys in those situations. And we certainly did that tonight. And, you got to go out and you got to execute at the end of the day. And those guys are guys that lean on, and they did it for us tonight.
Did you ask for, or did you get any explanation? Like, there's a pretty obvious penalty on Tardif that wasn't called. Yeah. They don't always give you a 2-man advantage in the last minute and a half, but they ended up doing that at the other end.
What I found about asking in those situations, Kevin, is I'm probably better off not, because you don't always get on the right side of the officials. So and that one there, I thought we go down at one end and Jamie gets hauled down, and then Ruido takes, what I considered probably a pretty iffy penalty at the other end, but it's their perspective, and they got to call it how they see it.
Every team has that turning point in the season. With this win in this atmosphere against a division opponent, could that be this moment for this team?
It could be. We'll look back on it and say that, but at the same time, we got to, keep following the same things that we've been doing. We got to play good hockey, and to be quite honest with you, I didn't think the first 20 minutes that we matched the energy tonight. We didn't play the way that we wanted to play. We got to it a little bit more in the second period, and a lot in the third period, just in terms of taking care of the puck and playing downhill over the top on it. So hopefully it's one of these things that we're going to build up some momentum from. Emotionally, we've got to ramp it back up for Syracuse tomorrow night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We always ask the players what's different, for them, sight lines, puck bouncing, whatever. What was different for you coaching?
I think the focus of it, just kind of getting caught up in your first outdoor game and looking around a little bit. And it had a way different feel than any game. Just the confines are different in terms of being open air and all that stuff. So, and I'm not going to lie to you, I had a hard time seeing the puck a lot of times. It was hard to follow at times, just with the shadows and the sight lines and everything else. But the same keys for us with players, just in terms of focus and being locked in and understanding that it was an important hockey game. As nostalgic as it was, and as meaningful as the game was from that standpoint, it was still an important win for us.
Coach, can you talk about Freddie's fight earlier in the game, the energy of that line?
Well, they could have easily got the game puck tonight, I thought. Freddie's fight, and then they got the huge goal. They got us back in when we were down 3-2 with Cat, Matchy, and Chadd. And I thought all three of those guys played really well tonight, and they're starting to really play well for us in terms of getting momentum in the hockey games. They're just tough to play against. They play simple, and they're all over it. and they don't make the game easy on the defensemen. And they also understand the role on this hockey team, and when we need him to get us going, Freddie's always willing to do that. Yeah, he wanted to go second. He's the guy wearing funny equipment.
Sorry, I got you. I was just worried.
No, no worries.
What about the shootout?